This is part 4 of my recap of Vermeil and Gold. At the end of the last episode, Obsidian was caught and Vermeil gave Alto a demon's heart. Binding their lives together, Vermeil watches over Alto as he sleeps. He calls her name, shocking her that she can only look on, feeling guilty. The next day at school, all the girls mourn over the loss of Professor Obsidian, while all the boys are also depressed. However, they are sad because of Vermeil, who hasn't been coming to class, to which Alto tells them that she hasn't been feeling well. Lilia confronts Vermeil about being a demon. Vermeil apologizes for lying and feels bad that Alto got hurt because of her. But Lilia doesn't care that she is a demon because she's not evil and her feelings for Alto are real. Lilia comforts her and says that she trusts Alto to keep her in check if she goes out of control again. Vermeil returns to Alto's room and apologizes to him once again. But Alto is relieved she is feeling better and the two make up and kiss. Elsewhere at a church surrounded by bodies, we meet a platinum-level witch named Helio and the ex-platinum warlock Iolite. Using one of the paper dolls to communicate, Iolite talks about Obsidian's failure, calling him a fool, however showing interest in his research. One of the priests lunges out, but he is batted away by a scent or familiar. Found out that Vermeil is a demon. He asks why they were detained and Elena apologizes for not being able to help during their fight against Obsidian. They want to know more about the incident, but Obsidian escaped from prison, so she brought them in to find out more. Alto agrees to help, but Elena asks if they are hiding any secrets. They are held at playpoint and Alto has no choice but to confess that Vermeil is a demon and that their life forces are linked. They are shocked at the revelation, but Alto is too dangerous. But Elena believes in Alto and decides to help keep his secret, noting that she can easily kill Alto if Vermeil get out of control. She then invites Alto to be an executive on the student council. Alto thinks she just wants to keep an eye on him, but Elena reminds him how he was able to defeat Chris in a duel. Although suspicious of her motive, Alto accepts her offer. When his friends hear about this, they are shocked. Marx is proud of him and Lilia congratulates him. Student council suspecting that Elena might not be human. The next day, Alto goes to attend his first council meeting. The meeting continues and Elena shows them all a piece of the creature she fought with. Chris tries to examine it, but Elena explains that it contains such an advanced magical formula that a team of gold-level mages was not able to decipher it, coming to the conclusion that their enemy is at platinum level. Meanwhile, Iolite and Helio meet with the creature's master, the platinum mage Kohaku. They have been providing her with demon parts for her experiments. Iolite complains with a hassle it is to get the parts. Noting how the high priest gave him some trouble, Kohaku asks if he was able to recruit the high priest, but Iolite reveals that he killed him. Kohaku is annoyed and Iolite takes his leave. He tells Helio that they're going after Alto and Vermeil. Next, Alto has a dream of a young Vermeil crying in a ruined city. He comes before a woman that tells him to choose between helping humanity or destruction but saving Vermeil. He suddenly wakes up, appearing shaken. He goes to study, feeling worried about his upcoming bronze end and wonders who was the one that sealed her. Thinking back to his dream, he is called to go and Lee brings the book along with him. Lilia hypes them up for the exam and the group heads off. They stand out from the students from other schools as their academy is one of the most prestigious, with 50% of students passing compared to only 10% from other schools. The students gather in a hall for their practical exam. There is a large crystal ball with a flame inside. The examiner tells them that this is a test to measure their mana and all they have to do is pour their mana into the flame and strengthen it. The students are relieved in how easy it sounds, but Alto believes that there is more to the test. The first student is called up, but he fails to affect the flame. The next student with a ferocious bear familiar gives it a go but also fails. It comes to Lilia's turn and she shows them how it's done. She focuses on the flame and not the crystal and easily makes the flame bigger, impressing the examiner. However, one of the other students is not impressed and is able to do just as well. Following this, Cheryl passes and Marx just manages to barely pass. Alto is the final student and goes up with Vermeil. Alto analyzes the crystal and figures out that it's easier to supply mana from behind. The examiner is impressed that Alto figured out the real test, testing how well a student can understand and decipher magic formally. Vermeil encourages Alto to show off and he agrees. He instead chooses the most difficult spot to supply mana. He pours his mana, creating a huge flame that turns silver. The examiners are shocked and Alto continues to grow the flame until the crystal cracks and completely shatters. Alto becomes mortified and apologizes for breaking the crystal. However, the examiner tells him that he passed with full marks. Alto celebrates with his friends and the examiner knows how the crystal would have been hard for even a platinum-level mage to break. Alto and his friends have a break for lunch and Alto is a little worried for the written exam. Marx reveals his secret weapon, a six-sided pencil which he says helped him get into the academy. Lilia wonders if anyone has gotten a perfect score on the exam and Cheryl reveals that there has only ever been one person that has gotten a perfect score in every exam up to platinum level. Vermeil encourages Alto and the group guesses by the root student from the other school. In the bathroom, the student complains about Alto showing off during the practical. Iolite appears behind him, surprising him. The student dismisses him and tries to leave but ends up getting killed as he bleeds and falls over Iolite, then steals his test ticket to sneak into the exam. Alto rushes to the exam and makes it just in time. Familiars aren't allowed in, so Vermeil wishes them luck. Alto takes his seat and soon after Iolite takes the seat beside him and wishes him good luck. But that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.